So one of the things that we focus on here at Holganix and when we were in the lawn care industry as a lawn care provider was this book by Seth Godin called The Purple Cow. And it became kind of a philosophy for us where if we were going to market something, how could we make it remarkable, worth making a remark about? The whole philosophy around the purple cow is an average person in the United States sees 2.5 cows per day. That doesn't mean that everybody sees cows every day, but some people see 100 in a day. But you see black and white cows all the time. So why would you make a remark about a black and white cow? You see them all the time. Well, that's kind of what we become in the lawn and landscape industry, is a bunch of black and white cows that it all kind of seems the same to the consumer. But if you were driving along and you saw on the side of the road, you saw a purple cow there, not only would you take notice of it, but you would probably make a remark to somebody else later on in the day, and probably more than one person. So if you take that philosophy of how can you be the purple cow in your industry, in your market, and really stand out from the crowd, it's a great philosophy to have and a checkpoint to have when you're thinking about your marketing and sales. You know, if you're paying attention to your competitors and you're just trying to one up them, that's not really remarkable. But if you're taking a completely different approach, or if your messaging on your trucks is completely different, then that's where you can start to become a purple cow. I remember one of the things that we had on the back of our trucks in the late 90s was "Don't frown because your lawn is brown," and our logo was a smiley face, which everybody laughed about, and we got comments about it all the time. But that was like just the tip of the iceberg when you think of like the purple cow and what that can mean for your business. And the great thing about the purple cow is also this is a pretty quick read. So I would suggest either getting your hands on the book and going through it. I'm not much of a reader. I do more of the audible stuff, but it's a great read or listen. I've listened to it and read it multiple times because I feel like there's always some other idea there from all the examples that Seth gives in that book. There's always something that you can use. Here's a great example of a purple cow. So what's the purple cow in this? Well, this is the Kansas City Library, and it's kind of obvious as to what the purple cow is. It's the look of the building. What's important about this, and this building looks awesome. I love it. I think it's great, and it really, is unique. And if you're driving by and, somebody mentioned something about a library or anything, I'm sure that someone would say, "Hey, did you see the Kansas City Library? That's pretty cool." I love the design. But the important thing about this is this probably didn't cost them tremendously more to design the building this way. The building was already going to be millions and millions of dollars to construct. So what if it was just 1% more or 2% more to take the time to design it this way and actually make it remarkable and worth making a remark about? That's really what I'm talking about. Before you're just going to roll out your marketing material, take the time to think about it and say, is this remarkable? Is it worth making a remark about? Is anybody going to talk about this after they see it? It's one thing to get, let's use a direct mail piece, for example. It's one thing to get a direct mail piece at your house and say, oh, that's interesting, and maybe we should look into it. Raise the bar. If you want a prospect to get the direct mail piece and look at it and not only react to it, but talk to their neighbors about it, because that's when you know that you're really having a massive impact.